Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, as well as double honors to their elders. Peace and blessings to the 144,000, pushing his word with all truth and sincerity, as well as peace and blessings to the believers of Yahushai. And in this lesson, I'm going to be going into briefly the 12 tribes chart. So Lord willing, this be edifying and to the point. And before I begin, I just want to state that, the Heavenly Father used Elder High Priest Ariah to put this chart together. The Spirit was working with him to fulfill this prophecy. It's not, the Spirit is not going to work with anybody else to come up with, a new chart, and a new breakdown of the 12 tribes. No, it's already set. So, I just want to state that, And as it says in Revelation 19:10, roughly paraphrasing, the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. So, all these gainsayers out here, people who want to buck up against the 12 tribe chart, where's your 12 tribe chart at, But, these Christians and even other Israelites, they're not concerned about prophecy. They're concerned about their feelings, They don't have the testimony of Yahushua. But let's get into the chart. We'll be here at the top with the head tribe, which is Judah. And you say that in the Hebrew, it's pronounced Yahwadah, and that means Yahweh praise. They'll be so-called Negroes. Then you have Benjamin, which is Banyamyan in the Hebrew. It means son of the right. They'll be so-called West Indians. Then you have Loya, which in the Hebrew is Salakia. You have Levi, which in the Hebrew is Loya, which means joined to me. They'll be so-called Haitians. These three tribes, they make up the southern kingdom. Then you have the northern kingdom with the head being Ephraim. And how to say it in the Hebrew, it's Aparyam, which means I am fruitful. They'll be so-called Puerto Ricans. Then you have Manasseh, which in the Hebrew is Manashah. They'll be, and it means made to forget. They'll be so-called Cubans. Then you have Simeon, which in the Hebrew is Shemaiwan. That means affliction heard. And they'll be so-called Dominicans. Then you have Zebulon, which in the Hebrew it's Zabalawan, which means dwelling. They'll be so-called Guatemala to Panama. Then you have Gad, which in the Hebrew is God. That means troop. They'll be so-called North American Indians. Then you have Reuben. In the Hebrew, that's Ra'aban, which means behold, it's a son, or see, it's a son. They'll be so-called Seminole Indians. Then you have Asher. In the Hebrew, that's Ashar, which means happy. They'll be so-called Colombia to Uruguay. Then you have Issachar. In the Hebrew, that's Yashashkar. That means he is hired. They'll be so-called Mexicans. Then on the last of this list is Naphtali, which in the Hebrew, that's Napatalia, which means my wrestling. And they'll be so-called Argentina to Chile. So, that's the whole chart right there. We use this chart to help us identify who we are, which we know we'll figure that out. Lord willing, be that number. We're going to know what tribe exactly we're from when we get on the chariots, when we're changed, But, this helps give us an idea. Now, let's get right into the scriptures. Ezekiel 37, and starting at 15. The title of it says Reunion of Judah and Israel. And, it's a reunion because there was a split between the southern and northern kingdom. And you can read about that history in 1 Kings, starting at the 12th chapter. But let's begin here in Ezekiel 37 and 15. It says, the word of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua came again unto me, saying, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. That would be Judah, and his companions will be Benjamin and Levi. Then it says, then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions. And that, Ephraim being the head and the other 8 tribes, In verse 17 says, and join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand. And that's the 12 tribes chart. You see the whole chart out there, like I showed in the beginning. It's one chart. They're together because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is bringing the tribes back together. We're becoming one again. He's taking that animosity away from us. But that we had betwixt each other. Verse 18 it says, and when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these? You know, that's why it's important to have the 12 tribes chart when you're going out to teach in the highways and byways. You know, you really can't be going out there to teach if you don't have that chart, because you have to be fulfilling prophecy. You know, well, how are they gonna how they're gonna fulfill verse 18, which says, when the children of thy people shall speak of these, saying, wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these? How can they say that if you're not out there with the 12 tribe chart? You know, this is all about prophecy. I'll say it again, Revelation 19:10, roughly paraphrasing. The testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. It's all about prophecy, you know. So, you know, we have this chart out there, and people come up now and again, you know, asking us questions, you know, who was that and who was that, you know. Then we break it down to them, you know, telling them that, you know, you're an Israelite, you're from, you know, your prospective tribe, if you're this race, you know. Verse 19 says, say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in thine hand. And the sticks whereon thou writest shall be in thine hand before their eyes. You know, basically restating again, the 12 tribes, the southern kingdom, northern kingdom will come back together, as it says, you know. Let's get that precept right quick. In Jeremiah 50:33, it says, thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. You know, and was the only captivity that we were oppressed together here in Babylon, you know, because the northern kingdom went into the Assyrian captivity and then eventually fled over here to the Western Hemisphere, to the Americas. And then the southern kingdom went into the Neo-Babylonian captivity, you know. But now, fast forward to the timeline, here we are today in America, you know, the virgin daughter of Babylon, as the scriptures put it, or Babylon the Great, you know, we're oppressed together here. It says, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go, you know, because Esau, these so-called white people, they know who we are, the elites of them. They know that we're the Israelites, you know. They didn't tell us, you know. They they didn't say, oh, y'all, you know, God's chosen people, you know. Let's go back to, well, that was really the precepts I had. Breaking down this 12 tribe chart, you know. I brought out that Jeremiah 50:33 to say, you know, here both tribes together in, you know, Babylon the Great being oppressed. You know, it's all about prophecy, you know. It's a fulfilling prophecy. And the 12 tribe chart that the Spirit gave to Elder High Priest Ariah is accurate, you know. You know, nothing is happening on the earth without the Heavenly Father say so. You know, everything is going according to his will. You know, this is the Heavenly Father's movie. Everything is perfect, you know. So we're not worried about unbelievers. You know, there's the elect is a small number here in America. There's way more unbelievers than there is believers, you know. But the Heavenly Father has given us the faith, you know, to believe in the 12 tribes chart. But with that, I'm going to end the lesson right there. Giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000, pushing his word with all truth and sincerity, as well as peace and blessings to all the believers of Yahushai. Shalom.